Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany. We are into the month of April. I last saw you, we were in the middle of February, and I was planting the cotton fields. Well, I got the second cotton field harvested. Planted. Yes, we got that planted. Of course we did. Took care of the animals, watched the production buildings, made sure everything's good there. Went to March, we planted the potatoes and the sugar beet. That looked all good. Took care of the animals, took care of the production buildings. And now here we are into the month of April. The money actually has gone up, even though I've been paying for seed and liquid fertilizer for the planter. So that's been going pretty well because we only owe like 3.6 million left on our loan. So, of course, getting that lower is helping us with the interest rate. And, of course, the wind turbine is doing its thing. So far in here, the month of April, I have gotten the sunflower field to our left planted. I got red beets planted down in the vegetable field by the cotton field down there. And behind us on the hill are the carrots. This is the last field I need to plant this month. I still have the soybean field, which I won't be able to plant until May because we can't plant soybeans until that time. So we are almost done with planting for the season. Now, I don't know if you just saw it quickly when I was on my stock market page. You may have saw how much we might be earning from clothing. The price is still going up. I would say I'm a little bit disappointed in what we're going to be getting. I think we've been somewhere around $1.25 million per season for clothing. This year it is quite a bit lower. And I thought it would be either the same or even higher because even though the sheep in the new pen that we got, the 15 sheep, just barely started producing wool a few months ago, you would think, well, this year should be better in price-wise for that. But yeah, we are quite a little bit lower. I did have a look at the enhanced animal mod and to see if the production of the animals would drop as they get older. And from my understanding, it will once the sheep reach the age of 12. Well, we're only in year 8, so our sheep at most are 8 years old or younger. So I'm not really sure why this year is lower than the previous few seasons. I know we did stop production for a little while because the wool's not coming in as fast. And I think I mentioned about a handful of episodes ago that every time I go get the wool out of the sheep's pen, I'm like, I thought we were producing more than that. So maybe their production has gone down a little bit. When you do look at the husbandry, the animal husbandry on the page, it will say production 100%, but I think the mod will override that. So maybe the sheep are only producing, the older sheep are only producing at like an 80% rather than at 100%. Maybe that's why the wool production is down. Well, either way, it is what it is. We got what we got. But it's still going to be pretty good. We're going to be selling quite a bit today, of course, the clothing for sure. We do have preserved food. I did have to get my truck down to the preserved food production building along with our auto-loading trailer because the inventory was kind of full. So I had to empty that out. I didn't sell anything. I have not sold a darn thing since I last saw you. I just went ahead and stocked everything. I was actually kind of surprised. I'm like, if I get to April, that'd be kind of amazing. I think I said I would sell the potato chips if I needed the money for seed and fertilizer getting to April, but nope, the money has actually gone up. And after we make some payments today, we are going to get to the month of May because I want to sell everything that we have, repay as much as I feel comfortable doing, and then of course we'll sleep to the night, see how much interest money we save per month now, and then we'll be in the month of May where I just have to plant the soybeans and take care of the animals, and before you know it, next episode we will be into harvest season. Yeah, that quick. As for the animals, the cow barn, well, I've been talking about the sheep, but the cow barn, did I check this month? Okay, last I checked, I can't remember if it was in March when I've been getting set up for the recording. But yeah, last I'd known, we were up to 65 cows in the cow barn. I am out of straw. The cow barn was nearly full of straw when I put the rest of the straw in. That may get us to June when it comes time to harvest the oats. It may not. if I was going to be here much longer on this series, I would have to, well, I would buy another field for cereal crops so I can get some more straw, because we're not producing enough straw for the cows currently. And I'm glad I got that field finished without running out of liquid fertilizer. But I will need some for the soybeans, because we're not doing precision farming on this map. So soybeans, I will need to plant some fertilizer with it. Now let's go up here and we can top off the planter, because I do got the cash. In a little while, we're going to have a lot of cash. As I said, we're still kind of waiting for the clothing price to peak. It is a lot higher than the highest price we have seen. So that's still kind of a shocker. Well, this is the highest price I've seen. It's higher by quite a bit, actually. And yeah, we're still, not at the max money we've ever gotten for clothing. I also thought this month was going to be the month for my grass fields, but that's going to be the next month for both fields. So I'll be cutting grass in May. Go ahead and cover that up. And actually, let me switch it over to soybean now. There we go. So we're all set. Yeah, the grass fields I thought would be ready this month, but they're in the first harvest stage. We want the second harvest stage. Both fields are in the same condition and stage right now. And as for the cows, since we haven't been using any, we're up to 220,000 liters of solid manure. And the slurry, we're up to 360,000 liters of slurry. 66 cattle is what we're up to. 80 is what it holds, and when I said we get, up near 75 maybe, that's when we'll start selling off the older bulls, the male cattle, because, we're keeping them just now because manure and slurry, that's what we wanted. So we're all set there. So while I'm waiting for the clothing price to go on up, I do have the preserved food, restaurant, market, 0 km. Well, they all want to go to different locations. Well, maybe I'll just try to make it easier. Let me just see if the market stall is the best place to go for all those. Let's zip on down here. Let's see how different the pricing is. And apparently it went by, oh, there we go, preserved food. Carrots. Where's the market stall? 809. Yeah, restaurants 827, 809. Okay, that's a little bit different there. 818 at the market stall, so that's the highest price for the parsnips. And the beet 790. Yeah, that's not far off the high price for the 0 km shop. So market stall is looking to be the best. And it'll make it kind of rather simple. It's just right on down the road. Trailer is pretty much full. Put that on, and now we are full. So let's go sell this. I'm not really looking at the pricing of everything else. As for the clothing, I do know it's over $1 million. It may reach 1.1 million by the time it reaches the highest price. But I'm kind of hoping 1.5 million we'll be able to repay today. Is that a stretch? It's probably a stretch. That would mean I need 400,000 from the preserved food, the soups, and the potato chips, and I don't think I'm going to get that. Well, let's see if we can get that much money. That'd be amazing. Now, we don't have any bonus scores here. No precision farming, as I just mentioned a few minutes ago. So what we see on the stock market page is what we should roughly get. But then again, I'm not bringing everything to the best selling place for each product. All right, so 150,000 for the preserved food. I will grab the rest of it just to empty it on out, because that seems to fill up rather quick. I'm being careful of the cars at this intersection. I've had some issues there, as we know. I don't expect much more from the preserved food, although material is out there. Candy will be sold next episode. And at that point, we definitely should have the loan down below 2 million. I'm still trying to figure out for, should I say, the next season. We may just be going to the time to sell the clothing. Once we get to all of the loan paid off, we'll be done here. And I'm still trying to figure out, do I really want to get into planting everything for next season, and I may not even be here to harvest it. Usually I do play as in keep farming as if we're continuing on. But to get all the work I did between last episode and this episode, I can pretty much tell you because I've been doing it right in this session right here. So I'll be able to tell. I don't know if that we're done here or not. Let's see. How long have I been planting the cotton and doing March and getting to here? I've been on now for 2.5 hours of planting. That's what I've been doing. Yes, the soup. Where is the soup? No soup for you. Market stall, then farmer's market, and that's restaurant. So I think we'll just bring everything to the market stall once again. But let me back up to the preserved food and we'll grab that. Kind of thing of for the 2.5 hours I've been on here, the first 2 hours I had some music on, and that's the type of music I can't play on YouTube or I'll get copy strikes on. The music I have copyrights to. Yeah, I can play that for sure, but the music I was listening to today while planting definitely cannot have that in my videos or I'll get copyright strikes. Should have some more pallet. There we go. I was like, give me another pallet. Yeah, so we're going to be way shy of getting $1.5 million off the loan. Well, I shouldn't say way shy, but it's going to be a couple $100 grand short. Still going to be impressive. Alright, keep on taking all that material, please. Alright, so another 97,000, so that's still pretty good. So unless a miracle happens with the clothing, which I don't think it will, so I'll have to wait and see. So currently with the clothing, the price is $10,513. It says it's going down, but it's not. It's going up. And we can see here the best price that we had last year was $10,319. $200 more per 1,000. It's going to the market stall. The one thing I do want to check, though, is on here. Yeah, so I already brought the wool down today. Still making some clothing. Yeah, we still got a lot of cotton in there. It's the wool that's... We're just waiting on the wool, so I can't do much about that. Let's see here. I want to check on the candy just to make sure that production is not getting too full. I think that'll be good. I won't have to empty that out until it comes time to sell. And also the TMR production, yeah, we're getting kind of low on that, so I may have to start giving the cows some more hay once again. But the good thing is those 2 grass fields will be cut next month. And cut sugar beet, yeah, it's almost time to start thinking about getting some more cut sugar beet in there. I don't have much left in the silo, but as we do know, this brings me all the way to harvest season. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the butter and the cheese. That should have been done in March. What is the butter and cheese doing here? Butter and cheese, 918, 981, 1826, 1962. I mean, those prices aren't bad, so maybe we'll go grab those. I mean, it'll be 30 grand. 30 grand is 30 grand. Oh, and another thing I should be looking at is the raisins. The raisins were looking pretty good about a month ago, which is, they should be good in October. But their price was going up $14.90. All right, maybe we'll just leave those over there and hope for a better price. Let's go grab the butter and cheese, and we'll sell that. Where's that butter and cheese got to go? 0 km or market stall? Well, It seems like the market stall was the first choice for the first two. It will be for the clothing, it looks like, as well. So let's bring the butter and cheese down to the market stall also. Alright, have some butter and cheese. And yeah, you may have also noticed that there is boxes outside of Rosa's. Those are soy noodles. I think last episode I saw only so much in the production building. I'm like, oh, we must have sold it all. But that's what's in storage. Yeah, there is some stuff spawned out there. But that'll be sold in the wintertime, so it's not like it's all lost. Alright, so we're up to $290,000 in the bank account. Currently, from what I saw in clothing, we should get 1.1, so yeah, not too far off of $1.5 million that we will be earning today. Let's go ahead and sneak on in here, but we don't know. The clothing price is still going up, and as I advance through the day, as the price goes up, that means we'll just earn more. And also at the same time, that also means that this production building is still making clothing. So more clothing, pricing going up. I don't think we'll get there, but you know, that would be amazing. Well, we have peaked. Well, I kind of boy, we didn't peak, and it started going the other way. It went the other way fast, and the price dropped rather fast. I'll show you here in just a second what we have for a price, but let me try to get a full load here. Clothing, 10,526. It actually hit 10,535, but since I was on 360 times speed, by the time it exited out and went from 360 times speed down to times 1, the price dropped by $9. But still, 526 compared to 319 the previous year. That is pretty good. So, wait, is it still the market stall that I'm going to before I just go sell somewhere? Yes, market stall. Make a wide turn here. You know what? And I kind of forgot we haven't sold the potato chips yet. So, maybe still 1.5 million? Doesn't really matter about the whole price. We know what we're going to get for selling the clothing, but it's still nice to see a huge number there. All right, there is load number 1. Yes, I'm not really sure with the sheep's production if it really is slowing down. Is it my imagination? Because I just thought we had more clothing the previous years. Actually, I think I'm going to get all this on one trailer. Yep, that's all she has there. Let me just double check the clothing. Yeah, there's not much in there. We still got fabric, even though we ran out of wool. The fabric has still been producing clothing throughout the day. Skip through those bushes right there. See how close we are to the 1.5. But I think I'll probably sell the potato chips anyways because we got a big sale day here. We'll try and take the most off that loan as we possibly can today. That's 1.3 million. This should get almost a 1.4. Okay. I don't think I got that much on potato chips though, do we? Where are the potato chips? Potato chips? Where, did I go buy them? Yes, I did. They need to go to the restaurant. $70,000 worth of potato chips. Well, you know what? It's going to be close enough. So let's go get the potato chips. And yeah, almost 1.5 coming off the loan. We needed like 83 and we got like 70. So yeah, I thought it was going to be a far reach there for a little bit, but we are just about there. Maybe I should check the price of soy noodles. See if the soy noodles are good, which they should only be good in December, I do believe. But you know what? If we're that close, I might want to check. Well, let me load up these potato chips first. That might be all for the chips. Yes, it is. Soy noodles. Soy noodles, 144. 144 max price. Oh, sorry, not one. I was thinking 1444. I was like, what? That's why is that not green? Because it's 1144, and it's supposed to be the best price at 1331. Yeah, so we're not going to sell that. The candy, definitely want to keep that until June. Potato chips we got. Anything else really in the green? Manure and slurry. No, we're not selling that. And I do got milk for another 70,000. But I think we're doing well enough. Let's go sell the potato chips, and we'll call it for selling there. Pay off the bank, and the animals should be good. But I'll double check on the animals before I go to bed, and we'll see how much money we saved in loan interest payments throughout the night. But first, off to the restaurant. Don't want to miss that corner. Go right into the pond. Pond or a lake? I'm still trying to question if that's big enough to be a lake or not. I think I classify that as a pond. Although it's hard to tell. It does go around the corner, and I mean, it does go underneath the bridge to the other side. And we know we're going to be a little bit short here. I'm not going to get it. Oh, I am going to get it all in one go. All right. So, yeah, we're shooting for 1.5 million. We got to 1.484. But now let me go in here and hit this button. Feels like a gazillion times, but yeah, the loan's going to be almost down to near 2 million. It's going to be like at 2,115,000, somewhere around there. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm starting to love the enhanced loan system that we're using on Western Australia a lot more, because I don't have to tap this button a gazillion times. But then again, I don't think Farming Simulator or Giants thought people like me would be taking out $10 million loans. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that do it, but not the majority of us. And then try to repay back as much as we are. I want to pay back as much as I can. Okay, we're close. 2.2 million. So yeah, we were paying $12,266 on loan interest. All right, I'm going to go back to production lane to park this up. I got to grab the T8 and the forage wagon, which is full of TMR. I'm going to bring that up to the cows. We'll top off their feed trough and call it a month. All right, moo cows. Don't have that much TMR left for you. So you'll probably be getting some hay next month. But we'll try to make some more silage to make some more TMR. Grass fields will be ready. I think we'll cut the new grass field in the morning. Because that'll be the first time we have cut that grass field. It'll be interesting to see how much we actually get off that field. I may put that into our silo for making silage. And then the grass off that field, that 100,000 liters, I may make into hay. We'll see here. But yeah, just once again, let me just double check. It was 12,266, 12,266 for loan interest. Now, if you watch the upper right-hand corner, we probably will see it up there first, what we paid on loan interest. And we went to bed with just under $5,000 in the bank account. And we wake up with negative money. Go figure. All right, so we did sell some animals overnight from the Sheep's Pen. Loan interest is down to $7,333. And we lost money. Must have been not a windy day. The wind turbine didn't really do that well for us. Negative money, but that's okay. That is all right. But yeah, in case you just want to see the numbers that way, 5,000, almost $5,000 in loan interest money that we saved on us. And by the way, if you happen to catch it, this harvest income right here for $55 million, I sold one of the water silos I was testing for the cow barn, and of course I deleted that money, or else series would be done, right? All right, let's go ahead and dump the rest of that TMR in there. The other, I was going to check on the animals, but I was pretty sure that they're fine. Oh yeah, the milk, they are just about full. Productivity has not got, so they're not full, but I need to empty that out. Because as we know, once that gets full, their productivity goes down to absolutely nothing. Now let me just get the mowers hooked up here. The next month when we sell the candy, that will get the loan below $2 million easily. All right, I need to grab the truck. All right, let's go. I think I still got water in the tanker. We'll put that into the cow's water trough and then grab the milk. All right, open up the door. You guys still got straw as well? Well, they still got 40,000 liters of bedding in here, so that should get them to next month. That's when we harvest the oat field. But really moving forward for the next year, the straw I get off that field will not be enough to make it till next harvest, next season. But we'll be gone. We'll leave that up to the other farm manager to handle when we leave here. Where's the trigger for the water? Did I not? Where's the... Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. And while they're doing that, we come over to here and we'll open up this door for the milk. Sometimes I have to open the doors, sometimes I don't. We are up to 69 cattle. I don't think I'm going to sell any just yet. I think when I get up to the mid-70s, that's when we'll sell some. Probably next month. All right, water tanker, or the tanker itself is empty. Open up the covers. And start filling, and while that's filling, close that up. Will it fill with the engine off? Oh, it will. Okay. The T8. All right, let's go cut that new grass field and see how many liters we get off of it. Now we get just shy of 100,000 liters off the original grass field. So actually we had, I don't want to say more, whoop, that gate has been hit so many times. I don't want to say we have an abundance of food left over from the grass fields to this season, but we made it here. Alright, let's see how I'm going to approach this field here and cut it. Try to get as much straight lines as I possibly can so the forage wagon can pick it up somewhat easily. I'm hoping for about 50,000 liters off this field. Doesn't look like it's that big, but I might be surprised. So the only things I got to do after I cut this grass field and pick up this grass, I'll be doing the other grass field, of course. And then I just got to plant the soybeans. I'll do that in between episodes. And then, yep, next episode, we'll get right into harvesting the oats. And then looking at the candy prices, trying to figure out when to sell that. Of course, cutting the oats means making flour, which means making the dry pasta that Rosa makes for us. And we usually get about $100,000 from her just from the dry pasta, which we sell, as I mentioned just a little earlier ago, in December. Just as the New Year's rolls in. This is why I never back up with that. That mower on the back. That thing turns so quick. Actually, I wonder how much food now the cows consume per year. So I definitely have to feed them every month. I cannot fill their feed trough and go 2 full months. Just can't happen. I can't even go a month and a half. They got to be fed every month. Alright, so yeah, not a whole lot to this grass field, but it's more than enough, I think, for what we're doing. And let me just see what the cows' totals are up to. So they're needing 85,000 liters per month, which is 1.1 million liters per year. And so if we go by the other grass field, that grass field gives us 300,000 liters of grass or hay or silage, depending what we do with it. And that's why if I can make it in TMR, that's great, because only a third of TMR is hay. The other 2/3 is from our sugar production plant. So that's why I would like to make some silage. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll drop that off there. Yep, hit the fence. That's what you want to do. I actually need a... I did... Okay, yep. Why do you have to fold it up to unload it? Interesting. I think I say that every time when I do that. It's like, oh, I got to fold up to drop it off. Why? I should have enough silage additive in the wagon here to not have to worry about refilling it. I still got a little bit over by the chicken pen. Did I get 50,000, which means more than this wagon can hold. Actually, you know what? I think I'll cut across my cutover road here. Kind of amazing that we got the loan interest as low as we did, and we actually lost money overnight. Almost $5,000. So this field was at 98% yield potential. And that's because I don't mulch and roll. Oh, sorry, we did roll, but we did not mulch. And I will be fertilizing the grass fields with the artificial fertilizer, because I still got a whole bunch in that spreader. Meanwhile, I can save up on the manure and slurry. And that, what we have should almost be more than enough for the fields, because it was enough last season and we got more cows. Alright, so right now, only going around once, I got 30,000 liters off the field so far. That is looking pretty good. So I was hoping for 50, and looks like we'll hit that. I don't want to say with ease, but yeah, we might even hit 60. Alright, so a hole is 47,300. Yeah, we might actually hit 60,000 liters of grass off the field. Perfect. No, I actually want to go down on this side of the field. That way we don't have to cut across it. While this is unloading, we'll just have a quick look. A little bit of a teaser of what we might get, or what we will get when we sell the candy next month. But of course, we're still making candy as time goes on here. So if we scroll on down here to candy, well, there's 72,000, 60,000, so that's 130, 230. Wait, what did I say? Yeah, 230. About $320,000. Well, that's when that price is there. I should be looking over at the best price, right? 130, almost 140, 240. Yeah, about $330,000 worth of candy over there currently. Yeah, while I was in here, I definitely need to turn on the fermenting silo, grass silage, activate. And actually, you know what? I can do that off camera, but I need to bring that silage over just to get the TMR production up and running, because that helps us save on hay that I'm trying to keep for the sheep and the cows at the same time. The more TMR I can make, the less grass I'll need to be cutting. Alright, so we'll just say 47,000. I know it's 47.3, but we'll just say 47,000 plus whatever we get here, so. Now this field is a pretty good field for the grass field, because it just have to go right on down the dirt road to either to make it to hay or in the silage. Of course, last fall I thought it was a perfect field because I thought there was sugar beet in here, but it was actually triticale. Well, 13,000 gets us to 60, and we're going to be doing that. We're going to be pretty close to 70,000 liters off this field. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I was hoping for 50 and got almost 70. Yeah, all this is going into the silo to make into silage. And that's 1 liter for 1 liter. And if I bring that all over to the TMR production, which of course I will, you multiply that number by 3, and that's how much TMR I can make out of this grass. And if I get 3 cuts in it per year, that's looking pretty darn good. It's just a matter of, can the TMR production building keep up with feeding the cows, which I think it struggles a little bit because I fell behind on making the TMR. Alright, start filling that up. But I'll get the other grass field cut and the soybean field planted. And then I'll make sure the animals are all set before midnight. Of course, I won't be selling anything between episodes because we don't need to. We pretty much sold everything that there is, but I'll make sure the production buildings and the animals are all set. And yeah, in June, time to harvest the oat field and then sell the candy and just pay more off that loan. But anyways, we're at that point in the video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out the channel and the video more than you know. And while you're down there, might want to hit that subscribe button as well. And maybe that notification bell as well to let you know when I do release some content like this. But that is where we are going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.